Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Night of the Dead. I know you will all wait for that every single time. I can just hear you all along with me in a stupid voice. Okay, so as I discussed in the little run-up episode to this, I'm going to make another base, as I said. So this is the other base now, it's off to the side. Managed to get some of it done. Obviously, you know, it's not a very large base and there's not a lot done to it yet, but the stats are there. So those who haven't watched the little episode beforehand, you're probably thinking, what's going on? Why is there another base here? Okay, let me explain. So let's say, for example, that something manages to destroy... I haven't actually even refreshed some of this stuff. Say somebody manages to destroy one of the foundations out there and breaks the whole pathing. I'm in serious trouble at that point. What happens at that point is all the zombies, because they can't path to the bait or path to me, will just start destroying everything. That's the only way they can get to what they want to get to, is just to destroy everything on the way. At that point, I risk losing the whole base. So the clock will be ticking the moment that foundation collapses. So I will run quickly over here, into here, open this chest. The resources I need for a bait trap are right there. I will pick them up. I will place a bait trap here. I will close the door. I will then run over here, run into here, and delete this bait trap. Okay? Everything that's currently in my base or try to destroy my base will do their best to repath out of my base and head into that base. Let me just let some of these zombies just die a moment. Go on, zombies. Thank you. So, what happens in this base? It's not a long base, and I haven't got many traps in it yet. But they will basically run up here, run into here. I'll get more traps along here. They'll shred. When I get a chance, I'll put a double. More things here. I got windows where I'll refresh some stuff, so you know, some cutters and crushers and things along here. They'll then come up these stairs, run around here, get to the bait. The moment they get to the bait, if I can't flame through the window and kill what's left with whatever traps I have here, then I will flee back out of here, and then I'll have to make a decision. Do I jump and flee that way and draw them all the way after me? Those that haven't got into the range of the bait trap will chase after me. Those that destroy the bait trap will then chase after me. And I will start kiting around the circuit that we know so well from the previous videos. So that's the plan. Or I can come in here, I can run across here, and I can clear this, as in jump it and run over there. Being over there will force the zombies that are over here to run up there, run across the top to get me, and run down there and run across the bottom to get me. That's a bit more dangerous because clearly I'll end up with zombies coming from both sides straight at me. It's not, you know, anything that I can't manage. I've handled that plenty of times before. It just means I can't hang around over there. Or if I do, I can just hop back across here into here again once they started to amass this side, and then they'll all go back around again. Maybe that could be time enough for me to repair the damage in this base, depending on how bad it is. But it'll probably just be a case of forget the bases, repair them later, let's just kite down the bosses and zombies out there. That's the plan. It's a backup plan. So that if this base fails, I've got somewhere else to go. It's not big, it's not going to be pretty, but it might just be enough that I can kill off what's left. Phew. There you go. So I have a plan. Next thing that I have, if we look in my inventory, we have lots of cool cake stuff. So we have a plus 30, a plus 20, a plus 40, a plus 10, another plus 10. I don't know how many of those will stack. And that's going to be something that I will test. Do I test it for this wave? I don't know. I think the answer to that should be no. I want to see what happens at the end of this current wave without taking any buffs whatsoever. So the same as last night, I won't eat anything. I'll have it with me in case I do need Fleeing Kite. But I'm not going to eat anything. And we're going to see what happens to that final spawn, that final wave. If it's still limited to some degree, then I think on wave 41, should I live that long, I will eat all of my buffs. I'm going to just keep making more and more of them. I mean, to be honest, I'm going to put all but the cake in here. If I need a buff because I need to kite, a cake will be enough. So I'm going to fill that up full of food. And then we're going to eat them all. And you're probably thinking, what's going on? Why are we, like, testing such a strange thing? And it's literally... Somebody commented and said, well, I wonder if the amount of health and stuff you have has any correlation to the size of some of the waves. Well, that's a very good point. There might be a calculation put in that code somewhere that says, yeah, if I've got some crazy amount of hit points and stuff, throw in a few more zombies. So we can test that. But I don't want to test it now. Mainly because last episode, it could have been a one-off, but that last wave just seemed, wow, weak. Really weak. I'm not even going to bother with any more fox stuff. I've got so much fox stuff. Just chucking all this on the ground. So yeah, it could just have been last wave was just either an optical illusion. There was loads, but for some reason they spread out over a longer period and didn't have the bunching up that they usually do. Or it could have just been a one-off fluke whereby for some reason they just didn't spawn. Maybe the spawning area was jammed up or something. I really don't know. So let's see what tonight brings on exactly the same calculation. Didn't reset this trap, did I? And you're probably asking why have I got little traps, not the big traps. It's just for the little tiny pieces of food. They're nice to have to just keep this pool of food full. Right, let's move on to the wave and find out what happens. See you all in a moment. Okay, here we go. It's just leading up to that time whereby the last wave of the day will spawn. As I said, that the last wave of the day used to spawn around about 9 PM and slowly moved on like the 10 PM, 11 PM. And now that last wave is spawning almost at midnight. So it kind of becomes part of the wave 0 spawn, even though it's not actually part of the main wave itself. So it'll start making its way up any moment, and then the main wave will join in behind it, which is a little bit of a pity because the 9/10 PM daytime spawn, or you know, pre-wave spawn, was really useful just for that last check of pathing to make sure that everything was working correct, there was nothing odd going on, and you had like, you know, an hour maybe to go and fix whatever you think was wrong before the actual wave started. I now no longer have that luxury because there is no time. It's just literally one then the other. So yeah, the clock is just about to tick 0. And we will see what tonight brings. I've added more lighting out there again. So there's way more lights outside. I got lights way off down there now. I got lights in there. I mean, I got lights on the wall. Just as much light as I possibly can to improve the quality of the recording. I can improve the recording quality itself. I mean, I run the game obviously at crazy high settings, but the recording isn't at crazy high settings, so there is a quality loss. It's just at the moment each half-hour episode is around about 8 gig, and I can quite easily double that. It just means that the amount of time and everything to get it available to you on YouTube is way longer, and my computer will be sat processing and doing that for such a long time that I won't really get anything else done. But I might tweak it up ever so slightly so that the quality that you are seeing is a little bit more improved, to sharpen it up a little bit. But the lighting will help. So lighting out there is actually going to improve the quality anyway, just because it's lighter. Right, see, the wave 0 has already started. None of the zombies are here. I don't think we have a pathing issue. I think it's more of a case of they're playing with those spikes that I put down at the bunker. I put quite a few spikes at that bunker now, which means that it just keeps them busy for slightly longer. And if anything, just makes them bunch up slightly. It's probably not going to kill a single zombie, but they'll bunch up. So rather than me getting dribs and drabs of ones, which I get in a moment, I mean, hopefully the next lot that comes up are going to be, you know, 5s and 6s. I would rather bunches, because a cutter is going to spend 1 charge going around, whether it's cutting 1 zombie or 5 zombies. Oh, here comes a butcher. The first boss of the night. And then there's another boss behind him. So here comes a green boss. Some trash. The bosses should get through the first few traps. How far will the bosses get? Can they get to the corner? Oh, he's gonna get there. He's not gonna get, yeah, he's dead. Okay, we got an exploder. Exploding zombies do not have as many hit points, so he will not get as far. Here comes some more exploders and another boss. Quite a few. Time for me just to check the counts on some of these traps. Make sure everything's okay. Don't get myself hit. 30s. Let's replan this lot. Replan this. Oh, wrong one. Replan this. Give it a heal. Just trash. Just trash zombies. Take the opportunity to go back here now and just check everything up here is okay. I know they only lost 1 on the cutter, so that's okay. It's lost 2, lost 5. Just doing a little bit of maintenance. Got boss coming through. That's okay. We have a boss. An exploder. Just trash. Oh, I forgot. I did get a request to turn the volume down slightly. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, we'll do that for Wave 40. I'll just shout louder. So we have an exploder and a butcher going through. The exploder won't get very far. I can see some more butchers. And more exploders. The exploders mean I better just go and check and repair any traps over here. Make sure they're all okay. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Back to the front. The repair. Plenty of bosses all the way through the spawn now, so there's constantly butchers and exploders making their way through. In the 50s. In the 40s. I'll give that a repair as well, and just a refresh. 30s. It's fine. Some more butchers. Another boss. Bunch of trash coming below. Let's get these going again. All good. Just redo some of these guillotines. Go. Reset all those traps. Everything's okay. Everything's running like clockwork. Another exploder. And then another exploder behind again. Lots of trash. And another exploder. And bosses. Let's just replan this. Floor spikes up, get that up. All good, all good. So the big question is going to be the big main wave, the 2 PM wave. Somebody just threw something at me. Yeah. So the big wave, what are we going to get? Are we going to get that massive, massive chunk like we normally get? Or is it going to be like last episode whereby the last wave is just, well, sad. They rout and run away. Repair. Coming to the boss. Fine. Put that one, another one. Give the guillotines a little bit of love to the guillotines there. All good. Another boss. Okay, here we come, a load of bosses. Is this going to be the big wave? Let's jam them up. Get them jammed. Can't see many, to be honest. Here we go. Right, jam. Jam. Reclaim. That's better. Sausage making factory. Stuck in there. Jam it up. Exactly what I want. Get a lot of them stuck. Perfection. Excellent. Go on, we have another one. Just the end now. That was better. Ah, come on, back at this. That was better. Much better. We actually had... Oh, I got a palisade outside burning, but that's okay. We actually had a proper end wave this episode. I'm really not sure what happened last episode. They just didn't turn up. they had to go for a rethink. But yeah, they turned up this episode. We actually had a proper full-on cooking session. Cooking zombies, which was great. Okay, I'm gonna just pop outside now and clean up a few bits and pieces. Oh, there's a boss stuck there. I'll get rid of him in a minute. Can I get that flame out? I need to upgrade some of these. Oh, I'm probably not going to reach that, you know? I'm probably not going to reach that without demolishing stuff to get to it. I'll deal with that boss in a minute. He's not going anywhere. He's just sat there going, why can't I get to the food? And he's in such a position whereby he also isn't going to be able to hammer smash the floor. Hopefully I can target this now before it destroys. It's probably spreading though. No, it's fine. I could do with upgrading that. Have I got stuff on me? No, I'll get that upgraded. Let's go in. Just deal with a few of these. Oh, the boss is going for it. Go on, boss! Run! Run, boss, run! No, he died. Well, there you go. That is wave 39. Thankfully, we actually had a wave this time at the end. That's nice. Something for those who haven't watched the series yet, and I really suggest you watch the series, especially... I think the favourite for everybody is probably episode 21, part 2. That is just a crazy episode. And we'll do our usual tour at the end. Just check through. So no trap use here, no trap use. You get some splash damage going through the system, but it's just looking to see when a trap has actually used up some charges. Here we go. So somebody got to the pendulum. Well done. Even though these are only missing one, I like recharging these back ones because it's a good test each episode for me to see how far they've got. So even though I'm using up like a resource on, you know, just one charge of these back ones, it's more of a case of a litmus test to see how far they got. Who was the zombie that ran the furthest? Grab all this treasure. Reset some of my traps here. The guillotine was out. This guillotine here is out. Take all that. So, next episode, people, it's going to be the big 4-0. Wow. I mean, there was definitely some times during those 20s. I didn't know if I was going to make another night. It was just such a hard time after my base got destroyed on wave 20 to try and stay alive every night and rebuild. It was really tough going. And, well, yeah, I had to just run. Lots of kiting. If you ever want to see how to kite hordes, big hordes, yeah, episode 22, well, 21 onwards, is definitely what to watch. You'll see a lot of kiting and thinning out the hordes. I'm running around, getting rid of them. And that was during the time when we had both better damage barbed spikes and after the barbed spike, it's not a nerf, but a damage reduction. I suppose it is a nerf, isn't it? So yeah, I had to kite both times. Oh, can I get the last treasure? Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Right, that's it for another episode, everybody. I really hope you're enjoying the series. Hope you're going to stick around for the big 4-0. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss the big 40. That is literally going to be around the corner. I can't wait. Let's just see if there's another increase in difficulty at wave 40. Whew. Maybe the developer has snuck in like a super boss just to kill me at wave 40. Just like big massive undead rhino or something, just comes up here and destroys everything. That would be funny. I will see you all next episode of Night of the Dead.